What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 40 of my Total Warhammer II modded Throgg campaign. So as we saw last time, it looks like the vampires and Reichland are both pretty much done. I mean, we're looking to get a lot more auto-resolves going because I think most of their armies have been broken and should just be able to clear out all these ruins fairly quickly. Or at least that's the idea. Whether it'll actually work, I guess we'll have to find out. Now, one point is that the Sundering mod has come out for the for SFO, which is kind of important because that means this campaign, as well as the Arcan campaign, could be wrecked at any moment, i.e. when the next time the previous SFO mod, which is a separate upload, gets updated, these campaigns will no longer work because the SFO will no longer be available. Only the newer version will be available, which is incompatible, as I understand it, with the Kings and Raiders stuff. So we're gonna have to try to book it and try to make it as fast as possible to the end of the campaign. How I'm gonna do that any faster than what I've been doing thus far, I have no idea, but there it is, just so that you guys are aware that we're living on borrowed time here, as it were. Now, between the episodes, I did summon 2 more of these sorcerers just to steal even more tech. I mean, a lot of the tech is only at 2. I'd love to get it to 1. I don't know if it's possible, but I'd love to try. Maybe if we're over 500%, that's what it'll do. At least it should get these to 3, and that's a few more turns saved. Other than that, we have Throgg. He is going to continue staying here in Fort Jakova until it is ready to surrender, as he can't attack a city. He can only fight in the field. Wulfric. What will you do, Wulfric? You can move now, and in fact, I think you can take out Lorelorn Forest immediately from where you are. Otherwise, where would we send you? Yeah, I think you're good. Well, I guess we could send you to Middenstog instead. Let's go to Lorelorn first, I guess. I don't want them to rebuild it. We gotta go to Salzamund anyway. And then I guess after Salzamund, we'll move down here and take out all this stuff. Alright, so now we're maxed out with the Hound, or at least nearly, so I guess we could do, let's say we do 1 more Serpent, then 1 more Hound, and then we switch to Eagle. I know I was going to switch to Eagle at the start here, but I guess, well, this is probably a better way to do it. So we have the Serpent for a little while longer. So Serpent now, which will put the Hound, I believe, at 92, right? Yeah, that'll put him at 92. We'll get 1 more to 98, but not 100. And then we switch to Eagle, just to 30. And then we switch to Crow, and we allow the Serpent to drop below 60 now. Even though we could really continue on using our the bonuses we're getting to movement right now, but oh well, what can you do? Anyway, Hunter of Champions is what we're going towards, I believe. Although, wait. Mammoth buffs, right. I guess we gotta keep the mammoth buffs in there as well. I'm just double checking. You know what? Let's hold off on that. Let's go for Scarred Veteran. Is there a big difference? Oh, they get speed. Okay, you know what? Fine. Monsters of the North, then we'll go for Scarred Vet after that. And in fact, you know what? I've been just trying to decide what to do with the Berserkers this entire time, and I think I've decided. We have 4 Berserkers. We're gonna do 1 Berserker per god, and then we're gonna compare how good they are. Just because I can't decide which one to put them on. Alright, so we'll go a 1 Serpent, 1 Hound, and then we'll get the Eagle and the Crow when they're available. There we go. Plus, since Wulfric's, his army is going to be a lot more spread out between the gods, I feel like that does make sense. Okay, Morkaka, I don't believe you can move anymore, but go into a raiding stance, just so that you don't lose points to attrition. And with that, I believe nobody else can move other than Sirtha, who doesn't need to. Alright, you're waiting for the High Elves to attack, yeah, so I think you're okay. Imminent Rebellion we don't care about, and I believe with that we can end the turn. I'd love to see where you go, Volkmar. Morkaka was trying to chase you down, but I'm not sure it's possible anymore. If he keeps going south, then there's not much we can do about it, especially if he just gets killed by our quote-unquote allies over here. Alright, High Elves, let's see if you move on to the Isle of Wights, or whether you stay where you are, or... What is this? Toddbringer. Well, looks like he wants to attack Sirtha Ek. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be actually a fairly tough battle. Oh, and Karl Franz is here as well. Oh, wow, I'm not even sure that we can win this. They have a freaking Hellstorm rocket artillery over there. We might have to sacrifice some of our hounds just to get rid of it. Damn. Alright, well, this is going to be a fun one regardless, so we're obviously going to make this cinematic. If we lose and retreat, we lose and retreat. They won't be able to chase us down anyway. Whew, okay, well, let's freaking try. Alrighty, here we go. I expect this to be a very difficult fight, as Sirtha hasn't really... I mean, he hasn't really contended with a real stack against anybody other than the Norskins, and he's pretty well equipped to handle enemy Norskins, whereas the Empire, a little bit less so. Let's agree there. Plus, we're facing off against Karl Franz and Boris Todbringer, who are pretty good duelists, whereas Sirtha, not so much, at least not yet. Other than that, they have some good anti-us stuff. They have a lot of halberdiers. They have the Hellstorm rocket artillery. They should have a mortar coming in over here. Look at all these halberdiers coming in. There are 5 units alone in this one. Plus, they've got several handgunners which could wreck either our chariots or our horse masters. But nonetheless, now, even all that considered, the biggest difficulty of this battle is just control. We have so much to micro, and like obviously I'm doing the cinematic style because it should be a great battle, but the thing is, while playing it, if you guys had seen that, it was basically this. Just this nonstop. Just going back and forth and giving a command here, attack this, move away, attack this, move away, J, etc. It would have been boring as hell to watch, especially as I was in a panic the whole time, because, you know, obviously the chariots, they can't get trapped. The Marauder Horsemaster is also not so good. But anyway, so here's what we're doing. All the chariots are pushing right through the enemy formations, going all for these frickin' Hellstorm. We can't allow them to destroy anything, because they will destroy something really easily. A volley into one of our mounted units or a volley into one of our doggo units would have killed them. Now over here we do have Boris, who tried to land amongst several of our Marauder Horsemasters, but does get charged by Sirtha. He is on his Pegasus, so I guess we still have a fairly decent advantage, as we do also have Standard Dar and Charmed Shield and Potion of Foolhardiness all going at once, so while those are up, Sirtha should still have a decent time. But honestly, for once, this duel isn't all that interesting as compared to the main battle. Now, the goal here... Oh, the mortar is now coming in, but the goal here is going to be to destroy this first Boris army before proceeding to destroy Karl's army, and then finally attacking the major army belonging to the garrison forces. Now, this is going fairly well thus far. The Empire Captain obviously too slow to catch our Horsemasters, who are obliterating him. All of our chariots moved through, destroyed that unit of Hellstorms, and now are pushing away and out. Unfortunately, this unit of Horsemasters, I did kind of lose control of it a little bit, and it's going to take a bunch of volleys from these Outriders, as well as, I think, one of the units of handgunners. But hey, what can you do? Like I said, this was a very difficult battle to control. There was just so much micro. I mean, damn, and I'm okay at micro. I'm not great, but I'm okay. And yeah, this was a little bit too much. At least I'm okay when I'm really trying and not being distracted by everything, although I will admit those moments are fairly few between. Now, anyway, as I was saying, we do have to try to destroy Karl's army, as it is 3 units of crossbowmen with only a single unit of pikemen in support. Otherwise, Karl Franz himself is running around out here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. He went straight for our Shaman Sorcerer, who did get a cast-off of Gehenna's Golden Hounds right into the blob here, and it did okay damage. Unfortunately, it moved away from the majority of the blob, but still, I guess it was worth it. We do pop a Tormentor Sword to try to keep these guys still, because Karl Franz, with that Galmaraz buff, is pretty insane, and it's really, unfortunately, hard to get the Shaman Sorcerer away. I spammed J to try to get him out, like, a lot, but apparently a single horseman can trap him. Fortunately, that the Tormentor Sword does pay dividends. Ooh, look at those mortars arcing over, hitting our horsemen over here, I believe, and it's a unit that already got hurt. Now, out here, Surtha has once again caught up with Boris. This time, he has the Beasts of Tashnar, who are anti-large, plus the Frozen Flesh Rippers, who are slowing him down with that Frost Strike, and I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this one. He doesn't even have the mass to push through all of these hounds, so Surtha should be able to take care of him, and that will be one Lord down. But let's get back to the main battle over here, and now all of these Horsemasters are focusing on the Outriders. They did quite a number on the Horsemasters, even though they're not what you would probably call a counter to them. Ironically, the Horsemasters should be really good against them because they're anti-large, but they did quite a lot of damage. Yeah, I really wish I had microed this one unit better, but everybody else is doing okay at their expense, I guess. Now, finally, with the help of the Tormentor Sword, we were able to get our caster, Angra Bardengard, out. We didn't really want him to die again. And over here, we have several units of great swords and stuff being obliterated by Marauder Horsemen. They're trying to chase them, but they're too slow. We're just trying to keep them separate from the rest of the army. Speaking of separate from the rest of the army, over here we have our chariots going to town on all of these range units. This poor one unit of spears can't catch a break. It certainly can't find and kill all these chariots. So this is certainly in our favor as long as they're at a distance like this. Go chariots. And for once, the chariots get to play to their strengths. I mean, oftentimes the enemy melee line is too elite and they don't have enough range units, but now they actually get to work. There we go. And ooh, look what we have here. Damn it. The Doom Bolts, or whatever they're called. I always forget the name of that spell. A dropping down. No, wait, it's not Doom Bolt. That's a Dark Elf spell. And it's not Piercing Bolts of Burning. That's the fire version of this. Searing Doom. Is it Searing Doom? Maybe. But regardless, it dropped and it did a lot more damage to all these units than the Gehenna's Golden Hounds did, but that was just bad luck with Vortex. I generally have pretty bad luck with the Vortexes. Over here, it looks like Boris has fallen, and now Surtha is moving away and past these units. The rest of our Horsemasters are backing up because the enemy has formed a sort of firing line with the units of handgunners, and there should be another... Oh, there we go. There's a unit of crossbowmen out here, and this other handgunners was moving down here before they decided to go for these Ice Wolf chariots, but fortunately, Karl Franz's army is just about done. The great swords from the reinforcements are arriving, but all of these guys have routed, and we will be able to move our chariots away while we keep circling them and trying to enfold this army. Over here, Karl Franz by himself chasing down other Horsemasters, or at least trying to. Unfortunately for him, he is too slow since he is not a flying unit, so he's just going to keep chasing while Surtha, with the Beast of Tashnar in tow, are going to try to chase him down and kill him for good. In the meantime, we also have more swordsmen, or great swords, who are trying to catch us, but are just too slow and are just going to keep taking damage to all of our javelin fire. So that's working out. Over here, this unit is just about dead, and yeah, this, I think this is another unit where I lost control and it took a bit of damage, but that's okay. Now over here, it looks like the enemy army has separated, with a lot of their melee coming out here to try to protect the remnants of those handgunners. Not so great for the enemy, even though they did trap a couple of chariots, unfortunately. Really hard to get out once you get trapped with the chariots. But it's okay, because since they all went up there, they left a bunch of their range units out here open to attack. So this crossbow unit gonna get wrecked by the hounds and the chariots, and same with this unit of handgunners. Beautiful. And as soon as these range units are dead, that means the Horsemasters are no longer threatened by anything. They can freely attack, and they can move forward, and they will never be caught. Now, these guys are going to counter us, but we do have a decent amount of chariots in here. They should be able to take care of these guys fairly well. Now let's see how we're doing otherwise. Yeah, these guys are just running around aimlessly trying to catch us. Oh, this unit of Outriders is still doing a decent job, but the handgunners are caught up and they can't really do anything. Look at the damage coming in on this Empire Captain. He's on foot, so there's no way he'll ever be able to catch these guys. Poor fella. And same with these halberdiers. They may technically counter all of our units, but they're too slow to catch them all, so they're just gonna take damage. Plus, they're unshielded on top of that, and their armor is comparatively low. Ah, poor halberdiers. You have an even worse time here than the greatswords too. Imagine just running around like this and just having javelins hit you from every side. You can see another Gehenna's Golden Hounds dropping over here into a blob as the chariots move in, and then we just get out yet again. Charge and get out, charge and get out. This is, oh, and over here, it looks like Karl Franz is done as well. Good job to Surtha as well as the Beast of Tashanar. They're really doing their jobs here. Surtha's actually completely unhurt, basically, having killed both Karl Franz and Boris personally. There we go. This battle really worked out. Alrighty, Marauder Chariots once again get a charge in and just try to catch all the units that are caught out alone, like this one here, or the ones that are already routing. Chase them down, kill them all, and get away from the units that are full HP and that are able to menace us, and just keep killing. Lovely. This is working out. And yeah, obviously our hounds are doing a great job on the edges of the battlefield, just killing all the enemy units off. All the enemy heroes and lords have now dropped, and it looks like the leadership is dropping. The chain route is almost here, and despite being an incredibly micro-intensive battle, we have pulled it off. I'm really happy with this one. Especially as they had a lot of great units. If the AI really should have just boxed up. It should have boxed up around its artillery and just stayed there, used its range and its artillery to its advantage. But unfortunately, we were able to divide and conquer and destroy each individual unit. And now I guess we can speed it up. The chain route has occurred, so we're just going to chase down everything we can because they're attacking us, so we need to destroy as much as we can so that they don't come back to menace Surtha in the future. Not that this was too much of a menace, and yeah, we took quite a bit of damage all over the place, but I think it was more than worthwhile considering what we were hit with. Lovely, and that's it. A close victory, but a well-deserved one, especially with the duels for Surtha. Let's see how much damage everybody did. And there it is. You called it a meme army, but you have witnessed Boris Todbringer and Karl Franz brought low by the EVERCHARIOT. And our army wasn't even all that damaged. Beautiful. And they even had a bunch of halberdiers and handgunners and some outriders to try to contend with our Marauder horsemen. I'm so glad that at the end of the day, Surtha Ek got a real battle with actual real opponents, more than a full stack and several lords, and just outright came out on top. Lots of damage all around. The Horsemasters, of course, doing a great as always. The hounds and stuff cleaning house. The Beast of Tashanar helping Surtha Ek destroy those lords. The chariots even doing a ton of damage, especially as they were against infantry and ranged units. Beautiful. Too bad we can't sacrifice in such a way that we get HP back for them, but that's okay. We're going to, you know what? Kill them all. Kill the captives. Great frickin' job, Surtha. Let's see, enemy killed in battle, Colt Frankenwort, and success. Now, I take it that, Volkmar is dead now. Just judging by that. Oh, and here we go. Ambush may have failed, but that's exactly what we wanted. Oh, and it looks like we can actually... Actually, this army is a lot weaker than I thought it would be. You know what? I think we're just going to auto-resolve this. We've seen defenses like this before, and we always came out on top. And this army is quite weak, because it's just Lothar and Seaguard, which aren't even all that great in melee. As soon as this stuff would connect, they'd all get surrounded and wrecked. So yeah, I'm going to quick save it just in case, but I don't think we can lose this. Try it. Auto-resolve. Yeah, we got hurt, but their entire army is dead. There's no need to fight this if after that Surtha Egg battle, as we especially are running out of time, and we need to make gains basically all over the place. And we need Throgg to finish up doing what he's doing so he can head on to Ulthuan. Let's see, enemy killed in battle, defeated Karl Franz, Surtha Egg, there we go. Terror when fighting against Empire, and own armies faction-wide, free unit XP. Lovely. Now we have several lords with that, so all of our new armies are getting the free stuff, or free XP. Ooh, Frisky's back as well. Frisky. And whoa, Volky. Why you out here, buddy? What are you doing? And Forcus, we deleted you, I believe. Alright, Engra Bardengard, you gained yourself a rank off that battle as well, you should. What do we get you, though? Alright, I guess we want to try to move towards Revered by the Tribe, because I want to see whether that actually works for you. Sacking settlements, raiding settlements. I guess we gotta go drain the land for the free winds of magic. Let's do that. Alrighty, now Surtha. How do we do this with ya, buddy? How do we do this? I think we should be able to auto-resolve this without taking too much damage. I'm gonna quick save again because I don't trust this chariot not exploding, but just in case, no, we're okay. So then, we sack this place. I'd love to raise it, and we will, but we're gonna sack it first. And the reason for that is because Karl Franz's and these two armies remaining here. If we can attack him still, I'd really love to do so. Attack, please. He's not going to move away. Let's auto-resolve that as well. And yeah, they're both dead. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Well done, Surtha. This is your episode, man. You gotta own it. 40 is the holy number of the EVERCHARIOT. And I guess we're just going to kill the captives again. Beautiful. Enemies killed in battle all over the place, and I guess now we can raise this place for the Hound. I guess move here and then raise it. Oh, we gotta do that next turn. Yeah, okay, fine. That's fine. We gotta heal up anyway. Go into raiding camp. Heal up as best you can. You got more levels as well. Get the fury of the Hound. You deserve it. Khorne witnessed the glorious slaughter and is and is fully on board the EVERCHARIOT. Okay, let's see. And you should be immortal now, sir. Everything's coming up Surtha today. Alright, now you guys are here to steal tech, and steal tech you will, so move out and move out. Could have sworn we destroyed Zavastra. Oh, hello. Isabella. You're coming for Kislev, ain't you? That's a little bit... might need to build this, a defensive lord here just to prevent this from happening. Okay, definitely something I gotta keep in mind. Now, you, Wulfric, I guess you're heading out to Salzenman. Can you reach it in a single turn? It does not look like it, but you can go into your in-camp stance, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, just short of Salzenman, looks like. Alright, so get there. We're gonna ignore all these raiders, because they're gonna attack and they're gonna get killed. It won't matter. I'm just gonna be able to auto-resolve that when it happens. Alright, Wulfric, stay here. Go and heal yourself to full, and while you're doing so, please complete your Demon Head Prow into Gorslick Dram and into Iron, or whatever it is, Icon of Chaos. Alright, everybody else, start moving. You guys will need to steal tech. Move out to Aelhard, I guess. Steal tech, please. Frisky, let's see if... is he still alive? Nah, it looks like he's gone. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? I'll start stealing stuff from Ubersreich, I guess. You failed? Come on, Frisky. I'm gonna appreciate that. Alright, let's get Favor's Tribute, I guess. Doesn't really matter what we do anymore because you're immortal regardless. You two. I guess you're gonna head... Oh, wait, he's right here. I'm blind. I am blind as all hell. Catch him. We gotta freaking catch him. All this effort. I wonder if he's gonna go try to take Middenstog. That would be great if he took it and just stood there while Morkaka killed him. Alright, Throggy. What do we do with you? What do we do with you? The thing is, we want him to take the Wintertooth crown. Wait, not the Wintertooth crown. We want him to do the next monster hunt, but he'll need to heal up before he does it. Do we just attack Kemperbed? Do we attack Flensburg? It should be another auto-resolve, I would think. And I'd really want to get him out of here. I just want these territories that are bordering Altdorf gone so that they can't attack it. I don't want to lose Altdorf, that's the thing. Oh man, we're also basically out of time here. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I guess it's only Throgg that needs to move. Oh, you. I guess you could be deleted now, since the elves are not... More elves. Okay, never mind. Okay, fine. Just stay here, and you know what? Go back into ambush. If they're coming, they're coming. Just stay there. Frickin' hell. Elves, there's only 10 of them there. You know, maybe delete part of this army. Honestly, to fight 10, we probably don't need more than what's in here, either. I feel like maybe we should delete him anyway. You know what? Delete a couple of these Marauder Horsemasters since they're costing us quite a bit of money. And there we go. Just keep that. Stay like that. Alright, what else? We won't be able to end this turn this episode, I believe, because we'll be out of time. You, Frozen Landing, are going to get yourself a guard shack. I like how it's a shack. Let's see. Sacrificial Pyre, please, as well as a longship builder. And last but not least, we gotta go for another guard shack. Can't have too many guard shacks after all. Where are people gonna? Where are the guards gonna be? In non-shacks? Let's see. Kislev. Yeah, fine. We'll build a Temp Lord here. Let's go with, I guess, Marauder Pathfinder with Distinguishing Scar. Oh, but these guys are higher level. Probably better off. Enemy leadership, -2 in region, +5 melee defense for all Skinwolves units. You won't have any Skinwolves units, but that's fine. Stay here. What are we at now? Okay, now let's get you some stuff while we're at it. Let's put you on a warhorse, not a chariot. Trophies, flow of battle, dominating presence, don't need route marcher. But we do want... Enemy armies in region, yes, let's do that. Voice of the Dark Gods, Scald is not helpful. Acclaimed Hunter, probably not so much. We get some Marauder Hunter units in here, so let's go Storied Whaler, and I guess we want Thrill of the Hunt as well. And you know what, yeah, let's go for Beast Slayers and Fearsome Warriors, just so we have basic upgrades here. Oh wait, will we have enough? We'll need 4. Yeah, I'll do this. Basic upgrades, Rally. And then we will go... Oh, damn, that won't be enough then. I would have loved to get Thrill of the Hunt. It's a 30-second upgrade. Okay, too much thought. Okay, fine. Do this again. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just go Beast Slayers. We are then going to go... Oh, this only really upgrades you, though. I don't like that. Ammunition, missile strength. I guess reload time is probably the best way to do this. Thrill of the Hunt, Legendary Tracker, Voice of the Dark Gods, Keep with Storied Whaler for Marauder Hunters, and then we have 2 more points that we could pop in here somewhere. Let's go for, I guess, 2 points in Fearsome Warriors. Fair enough. Like so. And then while you're here, can you attack him instantly? Yes, you can. Hopefully that won't be enough. Yeah, let's just build some defensive Marauder Hunters since you buff them up while they're here. And if there's anything else, I guess we could get, I was about to say global construction, but not really. It all takes too long. Alrighty, now you can't do anything, so you're just gonna stay here. And I guess now it's only Throgg that's moving. Wait, you need to steal some tech. I'll do the upgrades between the episodes. Steal more tech, can't ever stop stealing that tech. And is that all of you? You. Alrighty, now is that all of you? Damn, too many agents, but at least we're getting a lot of tech stealing going. Lamont of the Kvelig. You are going here into Kurun. We are still going to build that Skinwolf army. Diabolic Splendor. No, we're going to recruit you. We're going to delete you immediately. Because we need a better one. Yes. And now... we should probably get a Shaman Sorcerer in an army. Oh, I guess we could get a Discipline one. But do we want a Metal Sorcerer in the Skinwolf army? Or do we want somebody else? Well, the Skinwolves will be pretty damn good at killing individual lords, so Death will probably be not so good. Fire would be pretty decent, though. You know what? I'll think about that one. Might just go for Infernal Dominance and Fire. Because we get the... well, we will be able to use Flaming Sword of Ruin on a bunch of our wolves, buff them up, plus the Burning Head will help them with their weaknesses. Their weakness being fighting many units at the same time. I mean, technically, Metal can also do the same thing. It does have Glittering Robe and stuff, which we could use to defend our skin wolves that have less armor and stuff, because it'll give them physical and missile resistance. But I still feel like fire might be superior. I'm not entirely sure yet. In fact, let's just double check our lords here. Do we have one that buffs the Skinwolves? I don't see one. What about Marauder Pathfinders? We have a Distinguishing Scar, Boring Choleric. Wow, Rampage on a ranged lord. Yeah, no thank you. Damn, I'm not getting one. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on him. Named Leg Arrogant. Oh well. Alright, Throgg, in the meantime, before we call this episode, you could insta-kill Volkmar, but you're not gonna. You're just gonna go for Flensburg. Let's auto-resolve that. Oh, we're not at war with these guys, so we can only attack Kemperbed. Alright, fine, fair enough. And we're at 92, so last one for the Hound then. And the next episode, we'll start with the Eagle. Raise for the Hound, there you go. Alrighty, ooh, Marauder's Loot Bag, free speed, oh, raiding, no, I thought that was a sacking settlement. That's okay. And your Carnifex has gotten himself another upgrade. What were we getting towards? We got Deadly Onslaught, so I guess another Deadly Fangs. Clearly his Fangs aren't deadly enough, despite the 80, 76, 726 stats. That's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, man, I'm really hoping to get that full Skinwolves army going. I'm almost tempted to start building it right now. You know what? Maybe I'll start building it right now. We'll swap out the lords between the episodes. Is there one that'll buff up... that will buff up our recruitment rates that we could switch out? It doesn't look like it. Fimir, Stupid, Distinguishing Scar, Humble, Leadership Marauders, Boring, Income, Choleric, Honorable. No. Military Heritage. Yeah, I feel like Military Heritage should give us +1 to recruitment rank of all units, but it does not do so. So really, I guess we're just gonna go for the Magnanimous one. Yeah. At least the Magnanimous one will help the, will help this place. That's you. Alrighty, so here's what we'll do. We'll go into Route Marcher. Oh, you already have the... Oh, right. I guess... You know what, I wasn't gonna do this earlier because it feels a little bit cheap. But... since this campaign's almost over and we've effectively won already, we're gonna summon all the Fimir everywhere, and we're gonna start buffing up giants everywhere. Because they have the... wait, no, not immortality. I want you to get Honored Ancients. There we go. Plus bonuses to all Fimir and all giants faction-wide. And I don't think anything else is faction-wide. I'm just gonna get this just in case. There you go. So that's you. Delete. And you know what, that's something I can do between the episodes. I will do it. I just want to see how far we can push our giants. And with that, unfortunately, I am going to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed, well, I guess endured as well, the day of Surtha. I certainly did, even if it was a hell of a hard battle to control with all of the units. I guess that was one of the few battles where I really felt like I should have slowed down. I feel like if I had played it in slow motion, then we wouldn't have gotten casualties and could have just done that, but you know, once again, it feels a little bit cheap, or even not even cheap, but boring. Plus I do get distracted too easily. Anyway, next time we will be starting with the monster hunt for Tregard Mountain Cleaver. I know I wanted to start it this time, but we're going to move Throgg right over here into the edge of Altdorf, where he can heal for a turn, and then we can do that, because we're almost at the point where we can end the turn. Plus, I will start to build the... this army with nothing but Skinwolves. Hopefully we have enough capacity to build them. 17? Yeah, I think we have enough. And I don't know whether we'll get anything else in there, but I'm thinking it'll just be all Skinwolves plus 1 Lord and 1 Caster. And 4 Werekin. 4 should be enough, I think. But I guess we'll see. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.